Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is from third year, Pediatric Nursing. There are actually two topics included inside this video. First will be growth and development of adolescent, and second will be value of play or importance of play for children. Let's get started with the video. Growth and development of adolescent. Introducing adolescence. Adolescence is a transition period, middle period between childhood and adulthood. So, this is a time of rapid physical, cognitive, social, and emotional development in children. Adolescence can be divided into three stages. They are early adolescence, middle adolescence, and late adolescence, divided according to ages. Early adolescence is also called as prepubescent. Middle adolescence is called as pubescent, and late adolescence is also called as post-pubescent phase. Now we are going to learn about biological changes that occur in adolescence. Biological changes is changes related to body and mind, physiology and psychology. Physical changes that occur in the body are solely due to the effect of hormones. There is change in weight, change in height, change in musculature, physique, all that is due to the effect of hormones. Primary sexual characteristics as well as secondary sexual characteristics develop during adolescence. That means external and internal, both reproductive organs mature. Some more characteristics are pubic hair growth in both male and female, beard and mustache growth in male. In female, breast size develop and then nipple and areola also grows. About pubic hair development, coarse and curly hair along with pigmentation develops at the base of penis in male and above the symphysis pubis in the female. It extends to the medial surface of thigh in both male and female. According to Erick Erickson, now this is about psychosocial development. The stage for adolescence is identity versus role confusion. Adolescents try to find out their identity at this phase. And if they are unable to find out their identity, then it will be difficult for them in the further coming stages. To find out their individual identity, first of all, they need to find their group identity. Group identity means identity among society, identity among family, and identity among friend circle. If the child is able to form identity successfully in adolescence, then there will be no problem of development during adulthood. But if the child is unable to do so, then it is followed by role confusion. Cognitive development. Cognitive development includes many functions that are thinking, reasoning, decision making, associating. According to Jean Piaget, stage for adolescent is a formal operational stage. In this stage, children can develop abstract thinking. Children's thought is influenced by logical principles that they learn from their school or that they learn from their family. Their thoughts, their decisions are influenced by logical principles. Next is moral development. Among adults, there is a strong will to violate old beliefs, old societal beliefs, old family beliefs that does not have a scientific background. Adolescents tend to oppose that beliefs. They try to apply the practical methods, practical activities in their daily life rather than working for old beliefs and old values. Whereas late adolescence can be characterized by questioning to the moral values. Why should I behave like this? Why should I not do like this? They question the moral values followed by their society. Next is social development. Social development is all about development of relationships. Adolescent, according to their maturation, according to their growth, they want to be free. They don't want to be restrained by their parents. Okay, they don't want their parents to seize their freedom. They want to explore the world. They want to explore the environment. Also, acceptance by acceptance by close friends, and secure love of family is necessary for social development of the adolescent. We have further topics also in social development. Relationship with parents. During adolescence, the relationship dynamics of child and parent changes. It changes from protection dependency to mutual affection and equality. Before adolescence, parents used to protect their child from everything. But as soon as adolescence starts and children start to mature, the both side relation is mutual. They can speak mutually, they can exchange their ideas, they can listen to each other's opinions. On one hand, adolescents want to be accepted as maturing pre-adults, and in the other hand, they also must follow a set of rules which is set by their family, which is set by their adults. Still, parents should respect their children's privacy, respect their adolescents' privacy, so that they can share whatever they are feeling, so that they can be friendly with their parents. To understand what is their children's thought, what is the adolescent's thought, it is necessary that we should, as a parent, anyone should respect their children's privacy. Relationship with peer, friends. Friends serve as a strong support for adolescents because they provide sense of belongingness and feeling of strength. Adolescents, even the matters that they are not able, all those matters that they are not able to share with their family, they can share with their friends. So, peer group is a strong support system for adolescents. Also, they are influenced by their peer for their dressing, for hairstyle, taste in music, and their vocabulary. Peer groups normally have common kind of vocabulary, common kind of slang words, common kind of taste in music. Nutritional requirement for adolescent. Caloric requirement for male is 2800 calories per day and female is 2200 calories per day. This will reduce during adulthood because due to hormonal production, there is continuously more amount of growth in adolescence, which decreases slightly during adulthood. So caloric requirement during adolescence is more as there is more growth in the body. There is also protein requirement and dairy requirement along with that. Sleep and activity requirement. Because of the rapid physical growth, exertion, the sleep and activity requirement, the sleep requirement mostly of the adolescents is more because every day, every next day, their body cells are growing and multiplying. New organs are developing. Okay, the organs which are not developed previously are developing at this age. Hormones are being produced. Also, at adolescence, during adolescence, children are involved in activities, sport. They become physically more active. They travel. They explore the world. So they need more sleep requirement. At least 8 hours of sleep is important for any age group adolescent. Early pubescent, middle pubescent, late pubescent, any age adolescent, 8 hours sleep is most required. Next is educating adolescent about reproductive health. Educating about many topics is necessary actually, but one of the most important topic is reproductive health. If you need to conduct health education among adolescents, reproductive health should be the main topic and others can be considered as subtopics. To provide education to adolescents, the primary role person can be parents because as family is the first school of the child, education should start from home through parents and then teachers and then community. Teachers can provide education in classroom, in a setting, in a controlled setting. They can provide knowledge, they can provide awareness about physical changes that occur during adolescence, about all the emotional changes, psychological changes that occurs, and they should be informed that all these changes are natural. There is no need of being shy, no need of being embarrassed of these changes. Okay, slowly everybody will get used to it. Also, while teaching about reproductive health, there is a need if you as a nurse or you as a health person are providing health education to adolescents, there is a need of using correct terminology. Okay, terminology should not be used as a slang or any other word. There should be use of correct terminology while teaching so that the adolescent will be informed about correct things, correct terminology. Also, parents should be encouraged to listen to their children. While listening, we can understand what problems they are facing, how do they feel about that problems, and what do they do want, what do they want parents to do to solve that problem. So it is very important to listen to their concerns. Also, parents should provide a clear limit. This is a limit. You can do anything in within here, but you should not do anything beyond here. Thank you so much. Now we'll begin next topic. Next topic is value of play and selection of play material. Till now we were discussing about only adolescence, growth and development of adolescence. But now we will discuss about every age group, starting from infant till adolescence. Play. Play is an activity performed by growing children that supports their emotional, cognitive and physical development. Play is important for children because it helps in their growth and development, and children feel comfort, easy while playing. Importance of play now. Play is very important, as you all know that. First importance can be physical development, like infant while performing stimulation play will have a development of muscles. Infant performs flexion, extension many times, flexion, extension of muscles, also many other movement of muscle that helps in growth and development of muscle. Next is psychological development. Play can also develop the mind along with body. An infant, when infant tries to hold a toy or looks at a toy, what actually happens is hand-eye coordination, movement and eye coordination is maintained. Similarly, schoolers, the major activity for schoolers, major stage for schooler is industry versus inferiority. Schoolers learn to play in team cooperatively. Also, they learn to play individually, competitively. This is psychological development. Next is social development. As I said, social development is all about developing relationships. Social development can occur in imitative play, that is copying others, copying parents, copying some other personality like doctor, like pilot. In imitative play, there is social development because children learn to communicate with each other and cooperate with each other. On basis of age, we divide the types of play. Okay, for infancy, there can be affective play, sensory play, and skill play. Affective play is emotional response, smiling, going between interaction. Sensory play is exploring the environment through various senses like touch, like vision. And skill play is developing skill through imitation, repeating any musculoskeletal activity, imitation. Next is toddler's play. Toddler's play can be unoccupied play, solitary play, and onlooking play. In unoccupied play, child moves around randomly, crawls under the table. Basically, child does anything, any kind of movement. Solitary play, child plays alone, independently, and onlooking play, child focuses on other children who are playing. Preschoolers play can be imitative play, imitation of family members, imitation of doctors, pilot. These are preschoolers play. Children tend to play solitary and also in group. Imitative play can be alone, played alone, also played in group, like playing a role of family, playing a role of pilot and then passengers. It can be in group. Schoolers play. Schoolers play is generally competitive, also sometimes cooperative. Competitive sports are common. At this age, also, schoolers develop hobby for themselves. They develop hobby for recreation and diversion. And if they perform imitative play at age, they are able to dramatize more complex communications, complex activities than preschoolers. Adolescent play. Adolescents are involved in more organized kind of play. They use more things while playing. They spend their leisure time in competitive games. Some are involved in games, sports, while some play, operate computers, watch TV, listen to radio, read books. Adolescent play is a bit more mature than other age groups. Now, play material. Play material, let's start again from infant. For infant, play material can be this hanging soft toys. For 4 weeks to 4 months, we have divided it according to age. For 4 weeks to 4 months, hanging toys can be a play. Balloon can be a play. This also helps to maintain hand-eye coordination. Rattle can be a play while holding a rattle and while looking towards the rattle. Looking towards the sound of the rattle if it is moved by some other parents or some family members. Also, hanging toys can be a play. Any toy can be hanged above the bed. For 4 months to 6 months, soft cubes can be used as a play material. Toy animal can be used. We can introduce them to soft toy animal infant. Next is 7 months to 9 months. For 7 months to 9 months, we can introduce them to cube with colors on it and with objects drawn on it, first of all. And then water play. We can introduce infant to water at the age between 10 to 12 months. Water should not be above the height of their chest. We can introduce them to water. This also helps to prevent the fear of water among children. Also, dolls can be given, same 10 to 12 months. Picture books can be given. The picture should be picture of shapes, picture of animals, fruits, plants, numbers. Motion toys. Motion toys which can be pulled and pushed both. Because while pulling and pushing, they will learn how to ambulate, how to move. Next is again pull and push toys. This also helps them to walk, to run, to walk independently. Stable toys. Along with movement, they also need to learn what is stability. So stable toys can be a toy for infants. Play material for toddler. First can be telephone or mobile phone, toy telephone or toy mobile phone, so that they can learn how to communicate. Doll can be next. For imitative play, they play like they are taking care of the doll or they are talking to the doll, communication skill. Motion toys can be used. Now motion toys is slightly different. It has been advanced. Motion toys can help them finding the direction, learning about direction, right, left, learning about movement. Blocks and cubes. Block and cube for infant was soft so that they can hold it easily in their hand, palmar grasp. But for toddler, blocks and cubes can be solid, hard, so that they can build. They can build anything using that blocks and cubes. Picture books. Picture of environment related things like tree, like sky, rain, sun. We can introduce these things to children through picture books during toddlerhood. Also tangram. Tangram is a canvas which is full of shape, which can be filled with shapes. They can be introduced to shapes by using that. Before introducing children to letter, we should introduce them to shapes. So tangram can be a good toy. For preschoolers, first toy is puppet. They will learn how to communicate by using puppet. Next is puzzles to develop their cognitive skills, ability to reason properly, ability to associate properly. Puzzles can be used. Musical instrument. Introducing children to rhythm can be done at preschooler age. We can give small sized simple instrument so that they can learn about rhythm, learn about music. Artwork play. We can introduce children to artwork during preschooler age. They will learn how to use colors, what are colors, what are different types of colors, and how to use them. Motion toys. Now more advanced motion toys, machine controlled motion toys. They will learn how the machine operates by using motion toys like train, car, remote control. We cannot give a remote control car, plane, helicopter to infant. Okay, they will not know what to do with it or how to play with it. Next is pretend play. This child is pretending to be a driver, trying to drive. So pretending or imitative play. Again, this child is pretending to be a doctor, pretending or imitative play. Next is schoolers. School age is the age where they become introduced to numbers. So stickers can be used first. Numerical stickers or fruits, vegetables related stickers can be used. Bicycle. Before this age, tricycle is what they can ride, but now bicycle, as their hand-eye coordination, movement of both the limbs, upper extremities, lower extremities, has become proper. Bicycle can be a good play material. Balls. Any size of ball can be introduced to schooler age children so that they can play. Not just like this, they can play it through legs, they can pass it on from one end to another. Airplane. Airplane which is controlled through remote or not controlled through remote can be a play material for schoolers. Sandpit. Sandpit should be introduced to schooler children because the children younger than schooler age group will misuse the sand. They might eat the sand, they might put it in the whole of the body, or they might attack it using that sand to someone. So while they are able to understand at that age only, sand should be introduced. Sandpit as a play should be introduced so that they can make different shapes using this sand. Swing can be next for physical development, muscular development. Swing can be used. For adolescents, they mostly play sophisticated type of play. Okay, this is a team play. Team play can be played by adolescents. They can cooperatively play with their team. Individual sports. Here they can play competitively individually. Recreational activities. Along with their schools and school related activities, they should also be provided with recreational activities so that they can learn new things from that. They can learn new experiences. Role play. They can assume different kind of role, story or off story using a script. Adolescents can perform a role play. Project play. They can be given a problem through a question which they have to solve as a team. So they will learn how to solve a problem within a team. That is project play. Organization of program like exhibition, seminar is also done by adolescents. This helps them how to manage everything, manage their work from morning to day, manage each and every work as a team, and how to successfully complete a work as a team. Organization of programs. Thank you so much. Next topic will be discussed in next video.